الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها النبي إذا طلقتم النساء فطلقوهن لعدتهن وأحصوا العدة واتقوا الله ربكم لا تخرجوهن من بيوتهن ولا يخرجن إلا أن يأتين بفاحشة مبينة وتلك حدود الله ومن يتعد حدود الله فقد ظلم نفسه لا تدري لعل الله يحدث بعد ذلك أمرا فإذا بلغن أجلهن فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم وأقيموا الشهادة لله ذلكم يوعظ به من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ومن يتق الله يجعل له مخرجا ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب ومن يتوكل على الله فهو حسبه إن الله بالغ أمره قد جعل الله لكل شيء قدرا واللائي يئسن من المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم فعدتهن 3 أشهر واللائي لم يحضن وأولاة الأحمال أجلهن أن يضعن حملهن ومن يتق الله يجعل له من أمره يسرا ذلك أمر الله أنزله إليكم ومن يتق الله يكفر عنه سيئاته ويعظم له أجرا أسكنوهن من حيث سكنتم من وجدكم ولا تضاروهن لتضيقوا عليهن وإن كن أولات حمل فأنفقوا عليهن حتى يضعن حملهن فإن أرضعن لكم فآتوهن أجورهن وأتمروا بينكم بمعروف وإن تعاسرتم فسترضع له أخرى لينفق ذو سعة من سعته ومن قدر عليه رزقه فلينفق مما آتاه الله لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا ما آتاها سيجعل الله بعد عسر يسرا وكأين من قرية عتت عتت عن أمر ربها ورسله فحاسبناها حسابا شديدا فحاسبناها حسابا شديدا وعذبناها عذابا نكرا فذاقت وبال أمرها وكان عاقبة أمرها خسرا أعد الله لهم عذابا شديدا فاتقوا الله يا أولي الألباب الذين آمنوا قد أنزل الله إليكم ذكرا رسولا يتلو عليكم آيات الله مبينات ليخرج الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات من الظلمات إلى النور ومن يؤمن بالله ويعمل صالحا يدخله جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا قد أحسن الله له رزقا الله الذي خلق 7 سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن يتنزل الأمر بينهن لتعلموا أن الله على كل شيء قدير وأن الله قد أحاط بكل شيء علما.
As the gender war rages on, in order to keep the peace, we must discuss the exact facts. Welcome to Exactly. I'm your host, Saudi Imam. Remove your shoes and enter upon your right foot, upon the right state of mind, bi'idhnillah. Topic: the problem with modern day wakils. The problem with modern day wakils. A wakil is someone who represents the interests of a woman, chiefly in regards to marriage. Okay? If a woman has a wakil, which is a non-blood relative that would represent her, handle her affairs, chiefly he would do so in regards to marriage. Different from a wali is a blood relative, family member, either through suckle or, like I say again, through some marriage-related relatives, things like that, but mainly blood-related relative, like a father, grandfather, uncle, brother, mature son, so on and so forth. These would be excellent wali. And a wakil would be someone basically that's a proxy if a woman does not have a natural wali. Okay? Of course, Muhammad ﷺ said a kafir cannot be wali for a Muslimah, nor can a Muslim be a wali for a kafir. You know, so we have to be understanding of that. Okay? If my daughter, with the Bilal min Dalik, was not Muslim, I cannot represent her as wali. no matter how much I want to. Some Muslims try to circumvent this order and they'll say, well, I'm just going to get my father's opinion, knowing good and well their father's disapproval would stop the processes of marriage. So that's like him acting as your wali. You cannot circumvent the command of Allah Ta'ala or his prohibitions. What you can do is just obey Allah Ta'ala and his messenger. Okay. Nevertheless, the role of a wakil again is to seek approved suitors or approvable suitors. He goes out. Any of you brothers single, anybody looking for a wife, let me know, so on and so forth. Do you know anyone looking for a wife? He actively goes out and seeks proper suitors for his ward, the woman he is representing, okay, that non-blood relative woman that he is representing. He seeks suitors, okay. He also vets the suitors that may approach him concerning the sister, or she may send his way. If you're interested in me, if you're serious about it, contact brother such and such. He is my wakil. He will handle the processes after that. Okay. So that's what a wakil would do. Seek approved suitors. He will actively seek them out. Secondly, he would vet the ones that come upon him, whether they through you or haphazardly. Okay. He would vet. In any case, he would vet them to make sure they are suitable. Again, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention vetting is not a woman's job. She's not, Allah Ta'ala did not give her the ability to vet a man. A woman cannot properly vet a man. That's the role of another man. Hence the wali or wakil. Okay. The wakil, must treat his ward as if it was his daughter. So he should not haphazardly or pass her off to the first man that says hi, hello, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brother Amir. So yeah, you should not pass her off so wantingly, so haphazardly, without doing due diligence for that person. It is very serious in the eyes of Allah Ta'ala, as per Islam, that you take the job of wakil seriously, or you leave it off, leave it alone. Don't bother with it if you are not able to handle the duties properly. You're to treat your ward as you would your daughter. Okay. Now let's move on and as seriously, Now let's move on to the problems. I listed 5 here. If you know of more, please put it in the chat. Then I could elaborate on those, or you can elaborate on those. The problems with modern day wakils are listed as such. They allow their wards to act alone. Now, a ward, a woman is allowed, if she's widowed or divorced, non-virgin, basically, she can go and she could propose to a man. She could seek out men. Even some people say you can't go on marriage sites. And if I had my ward would be allowed, I would allow her to do that, long as she doesn't do any over interaction with these people, but tell them, hey, you seem to be attracted to me physically. Well, if you are actually interested in marriage, not necessarily to me, but marriage itself, then contact my wakil. Let's get the ball rolling. Okay, let's go through the processes. Okay, so this is what they would do. Okay, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Ayub Abdullah. Thank you for joining. Okay, so number one problem, they allow their wards to act alone. And when I say act alone, I don't mean just proposing or sending men his way. They are doing all of the work. These women are vetting. They're doing they're sitting down, so-called sit downs at Red Lobster alone with the man. Oh, my wakil couldn't make it, and I'm trying to get married, so I'm gonna go ahead. There's always a logic. When you do something, throw it off. There's always a logic to it. Even Iblis had a logic. He said, oh Allah, why should I bow to Adam, when I'm better than him? You created me a fire, him from mud, So he had a logic behind his disobedience. He said, Ya Rabb, oh my Lord. He didn't say Allah didn't exist. He didn't say Allah wasn't one God. He didn't say Allah wasn't his Lord. But he said, Ya Rab, oh my Lord, okay, Rabbi, my Lord. He said, uh, I'm better than him. Why should I bow? See, he applied logic. And a lot of times when we disobey Allah Ta'ala, we like to apply logic to why we disobey Allah Ta'ala, which actually is the antithesis of submission. When you apply logic to your disobedience, that is the antithesis of submission. We apply logic in order to obey Allah Ta'ala to the best of our ability. Okay? We don't apply logic to circumvent Allah Ta'ala's orders or prohibitions. So number one, he allows the ward to act alone, meaning she does all the work. At the final minutes, he steps in, shakes the brother's hand. Hey, sound like good to meet you. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Didn't do any vetting, didn't do any of the man role. Allowed the woman to do all of that, and they wonder why the marriage just falls totally apart. Okay, which leads to number two. Number two problem with modern day wakils is they are apathetic and lazy. Okay, what I mean by apathetic? Okay, whether it's the imam or sheikh of the masjid, and I hate to say, a lot of times there is some bias that goes on. That if, let's say, I'm not even gonna say the race. I'm not gonna say the nationality or whatever. But certain people come to these uh, imams or whatever. They tend to just throw them off. They tend to not have too much care about who they marry. They don't take it as seriously. They lazily don't do anything. And I have to defend them on one accord. It's not their job. If they assume it, they assume it. If they're being paid for it by the community, they should do the best job that they can. They're getting paid, compensated by the community. But if they're doing it just out of the kindness of their heart or some extracurricular, some superfluous act that they're doing above and beyond their contracted duties, then it can get overburdening. I know for a fact it can become very overburdening trying to be the wakil of sisters without a wali. But nevertheless, a lot of these imams are apathetic. I gave an example before. I'll give the same example again. There was a sister from, I think she was Haitian or something. She was from the island somewhere, and very, very nice, very beautiful sister. But it was it was a Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. This is right after, not too far after 9/11. Okay, was it before? Oh, was it before 9/11? I think it was before 9/11, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, uh, so we're sitting down at the having a sit down meeting with the imam, with the sheikh, the imam, the Pakistani sheikh. She was getting Haitian or whatever, and we're sitting down in the office, library, whatever that was, and so me and her and I had a discussion before. I say, look, because she had something wrong with her feet that she had to have surgery on her big toes. They were turned like crazy, and she had to have surgery to have them straightened up. So they were straight, and she had a scar to prove it on both of the feet. I saw her feet uncovered. I said, you're gonna have to cover your feet, now preferably, and especially if we get married, you'll have to cover your feet around strange men. So she like, well, I heard you can uncover your feet. I said, well, that's fine. That's an opinion in Islam. I say the strongest evidence is that you cover your feet. Only way you can not put socks on your feet is if your garment covers your feet. If your garment hangs long enough to cover your feet, there's no need to wear socks because your feet are not exposed. The purpose of point and purpose, the illah of that hadith, the reason for the issue of the foot covering is that your garment covers your feet. That is the covering of the feet, just as socks would. Your feet are not to be exposed to strangers. So that's my understanding. That's what I gave to her. So even though Abu Hanifa and the Hanafis say that a woman can uncover her feet and other things that they say, but nevertheless, so if I'm going to be your husband, I'm going to set that standard. If you have a different opinion, you're supposed to follow the opinion of your husband. He's your amir, okay? You're his amana, you're his trust. So therefore, you're supposed to follow his opinion. His opinions are perfectly fine within Islam. They're not something deviant outside of Islam. You should follow it. Nevertheless, we get to the sit down. She says, Sheikh, do women have to cover their feet? He said no. And we know majority of Pakistanis are Hanafi. So he said no. I said, well, I said you cover your feet. You have to cover your feet. But Sheikh said I don't have to. I said, then marry the Sheikh right there in front of him. Y'all thought I had two faces. No, you can ask Brother Amir. I'm like this in real life. Okay. So I said, marry the Sheikh. I was done. We're pretty much done here. I'm finna fly back. You know. And after that, we ate at the president of Richmond, Virginia. I don't know if he's still the same president. Ate at his house, big palatial estate. You know, oh man, that's too much money right there. I don't know if he's an engineer, doctor, whatever he is, but that was, mashallah, it was a beautiful edifice. Nevertheless, so apathetic, lazy, trying to pass the sister off. After we had that disagreement, he said, no, let's go ahead and push forward. I think this thing will work. She clearly don't want to cover her feet. I said she got to cover her feet. It's going to be an issue because, see, it's not just about the feet now. It's about every time we have a disagreement, she's going to run to some sheikh, and try to get an opinion contrary to mine. Opinions are like anuses. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? So she'll try to do that. She'll try to undermine me along the way. We would not get along. You better ask people that know me. I'm like, especially ask women that know me. I don't do that. I don't do that. Marry that dude. You know what I'm saying? Marry that dude. So, number 3, problem with modern day Wakeels. They be crushing on their wards. They grow because of the laziness and the lack of effort in finding them a husband. What happens is that they tend to develop some affinity for them. Okay? And they tend to accept it sometimes because the sister looked like a little something, something. I'm saying the sister got a little something, something. They will accept it so they can be around her company. Oh, bruh, I done heard so many, y'all, so many stupid stories about Wakeels. Sister talking about, I'm cleaning. She posted on Facebook, I'm cleaning the house. I'm cooking and cleaning the house. My Wakeel's coming over. I said, is there a blood relative or something? I said, And what does she say? No, mind your business. That's my Wakil, and that's why you never gonna get married. You're gonna end up possibly doing something haram with old boy, cause y'all keeping each other company. Talking about them kids is the buffer. Kids gonna go to sleep. They gonna eat that turkey full of tryptophan and melatonin that you stuff the bird with melatonin so they can go to sleep. That's what's gonna happen. Anyway, so so they crush it on the hating on all the brothers that possibly want to marry you, shooting them all down. Why? Because they want you to themselves. Matter of fact, one Wakil admitted to the sister. She told me, well, he did admit to me one time that he likes me and that he gets jealous when brothers propose. She kept the dude around. I say, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. You don't want to get married. You like that dude. That dude like you. What are y'all playing games for? Y'all gonna mess around and make the juice haram juice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna mess around. But anyway, nevertheless, Brother Amir says it's bigger than defeat. It's the lack of compliance. Yeah, she's not agreeable, not cooperative. She's not. She gonna undermine me every step of the way, and I ain't having it. Okay, so again, crushing on their wards. The Wakeels are AKA C blocking. They C blocking. I'm saying, I ain't talking about crip walking. I'm talking about C blocking. Okay. What is the solution when this happens? If you find out your Wakeel is crushing on you, fire him. Now, I'm gonna give the anecdote. Okay. I have been ward for sisters that were very beautiful, that I found personally attractive. They didn't like me like that, or I didn't have the wherewithal to marry them. So, but when the brothers came to me, there was no trepidation. There was nothing in between me giving that sister away to that brother. There was nothing there. Want for your brother what you want for yourself. I wasn't hating. What the sister supposed to do? Die of thirst because I ain't got no water? Brother trying to bring some water. No, she can't drink that water, brother. No, that's too much. Fire him if he's crushing on you and he's blocking, see blocking, you know, or marry him. Sister posted, what if your Wakil ain't found you a husband in 6 months? What should you do? I say marry him. Because obviously he ain't going to let you marry nobody else. SubhanAllah. Brother Ayub says, you hang out in a barbershop long enough, you will get a haircut. Keep the Wakil at a distance. That's true, man. I mean, look, bro, this is not your blood relative. I settled that by definition. That is not your blood relative. That is not your blood relative. You know, you're going to end up, you know, what Cardi B say, if it's up, it's stuck. SubhanAllah. I don't even know what that means. It just came to mind. SubhanAllah. Okay, the fourth problem with modern day Wakils, the homeboy hookups. The homeboy hookups. There is a hadith about it. I forgot what the hadith is. I didn't look for it because I tend to try to remember. Maybe I'm getting old, but probably old already. But you know, about it's a marriage where you promise to marry. I think that's a pre-Islamic marriage. Now why is this fogged up like that? Something just came over my camera real quick. I think it was the Lord. No, I'm just kidding. The homeboy hookups. I think in pre-Islamic Arabia, a father would give his daughter to a man. If that man give his daughter or some type of female relative to him, they would trade off. And a lot of times you find this not necessarily a trade off, but brothers are passing their sisters to their homeboy, or passing their wards to, you know, somebody that's part of their same cult or clique or gang, whatever you want to call it, sect, madhab, the soft way to call it, right? But nevertheless, they're passing them off, you know, just willy-nilly, you know, not even doing due diligence. This is something that we experience. The homeboy hookup is not Islamic. Now, if she approves of the man, she want to marry the man, go ahead. You know, let's go get married. Want to make marriage obsolete, so go ahead and marry the man if that's what you want to do. But just know that there are some biases. There are some biases in that so-called vetting process, okay? Last but not least, because I can't think of any more than this, because, you know, when you start giving explanations, you kind of cover some other things. Seldom tell both sides. Wakils today seldom tell both sides. See, the problem is you concerned about the brother's W-2s. Okay? I ain't never showing no dude I think that's gay. I ain't never showing no dude with my W-2. If you see my W-2, I'm just getting out the shower. You know what I'm saying? So they want you to show your W-2. Yeah, I let you see mine, you let me see yours. You know, as they say in Arkansas, I let you see mine, you let me see yours. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? They want to see your W-2, they want to check your DNA and check your character. They never report about the sister, man. Almost 99.99% of the time, you don't get no information about her. You get all this positive information. They don't tell you that stuff that can cost you the marriage. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you the stuff that can cost you to actually split and won't enjoy any longevity with this woman. You know what I'm saying? In marriage. Because they're only concerned about the man. They're not going to disclose, man, yeah, she talked back a lot. She's violent. She likes to fight. She'll pick up something. She burnt her last husband's house down. They ain't finna tell you none of that, man. They ain't finna tell you none of that. But in regards to marriage, there is no riba. Long as you speak the truth, there's no riba or backbiting regarding marriage. If somebody comes, if you ask Brother Amir, say, what is Sadiq's character? Say, oh man, Sadiq's a butthole. Sadiq's a jerk. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if that's his honest opinion of me, then that he's allowed to say that without any sin. Okay? They might ask specifics. Oh, one time he was a butthole, one time he was a jerk. That's pretty specific. Last week he was a butthole and a jerk. So I'm just saying, you know, you're allowed to say something negative, but the problem is wards don't. I mean, Wakils rarely say something negative or something truthfully negative about the ward, you know, because she's the prize in the Wakil's eyes. So because she's the prize, what happens? You know, she can do no wrong. He said, well, brother, there is one thing. One time she farted and some roses grew. Oh, mashallah, roses grow when she fart? Mashallah. Yeah, I thought you was going to tell me something negative. Anyway, so that's the five that I have about the problems with wakils. I got some honorable mentions. Muhammad SAW said in one hadith that the sultan, that no contract, la nikah illa bi waliyin. Okay, there's no contract without the presence of a wali or a wali. Okay, and a sultan can act. The sultan, the emir, the imam, the khalifa acts as the wali for sisters that do not have one. Okay, sisters that don't have a wakil, the sultan that we don't have today acts as that wakil. You know what I'm saying? So the okay, let me move on. That hadith is found in Ibn Majah and Imam Ahmed. It is hadith number 1880. It's also in Sahih al-Jami. Okay, hadith number 7556. In case you want the reference. The wakil must be trusted by the ward. That's one of the elements of wakil. She has to trust you because the wakil can't force you into marriage, but you got to trust that the report he's bringing back about that brother is truthful. Okay, because you got to make a decision after that. After you're physically attracted to him, then move on to check out his deen, his character. Like I say, I ain't letting you see my W-2 even out the shower. Fresh out the shower, you can't see my W-2. But nevertheless, so you must be trusted by the ward. The wakil must be trusted by the ward, and a ward should not fire a wakil just to have her way, because that's not a wakil. That's a simp kill. Okay, that's a wimp. Simp, wakil, wimp, simp. That's a wimp, and that wimp, is not able to do his job because you are being extra masculine, trying to usurp his role because you want what you want when you want it. Okay, you want what you want when you want it, and you're not interested in the wakil's assessment of a man when you cannot make any true assessment of a man. You cannot vet a man properly. Allah didn't give you the duty to do so. He didn't give you the ability to do so. So therefore, you should refrain. You should refrain. Okay. The best wakils when no wali exists. We talked about the sultan. Okay, the sultan does not exist. So not to make marriage obsolete, you move on to the next, which is say, let's see, imam of a masjid, imam or sheikh of a masjid, so on and so forth. That's a good thing if he's compensated for it. If that's something that he has the ability or time to do. I'm not gonna get into the biases and the prejudices, but the discriminations. I'm not gonna get into all that. I'll say that for another time. But the imam of the masjid is is the next up. If, like I say, if he's compensated, if he's able to do so. Okay, compensated or competent. Okay. Then a trusted brother of public service. He may lead the dawah committee. He may be the custodian of the masjid. He might be some brother that's in the public eye, that people know. They know of him and of his character. He ain't got to be the imam. He got to lead the salat. So someone of public service, a public figure. So you don't have this private wakil. You don't have a private wakil. What Tina Turner say? I'm your private wakil, a wakil for money. I think the song goes something like that. Anyway, a friend's husband. You got Muslim sisters, Sisters come to me and say, brother, I don't have a wakil. I say, oh, you talking to me? You still don't have a wakil. So they come to me, I need a wakil. I say, do you have any Muslim sisters that's friends? Yeah. I said, well, why don't you have one of their husbands act as your wakil? They can relay the information and everything that they can do all the trafficking of information and sharing of information between the two of you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with him directly. No, if I get one of their husbands, I even ask, they think I want to be with their husband. I said, well, it doesn't sound like a real good friend. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like a good friend. Don't sound like a good Muslim or a good friend, subhanAllah. Nevertheless, a friend's husband. Okay, you got a friend, she got a husband. That's a way to have a buffer in between, but people are funny. Okay. Lastly, this is wakil. I'm not talking about wali. This is wakil. Lastly, Your ex-husband. Sister's always flexing. Uh, all my exes want me back. Even the Kaffers, they want me back. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Hercules, Hercules. You know what I'm saying? They want you back. So an ex-husband, ex-Muslim husband, is also a possible wakil for you. Okay, maybe even upgraded to wali. Because they know you. They know you have knowledge of you. Okay, and I wouldn't mind being a wali for an ex-wife. I had ex-wives ask me to actually be a wali. They say because I know you're not gonna just dump me off to any Tom, Dick, or Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna actually do the proper vetting. You know, and plus, we got kids. I don't want just anybody around my kids. So I'm gonna try to make sure the brother has some taqwa in his behaviors, because taqwa can be seen. Despite what y'all heard, a taqwa something personal inside that you can't see. No, you actually witness taqwa. Taqwa, it will exude. Okay, taqwa will exude from a person that has it. Okay, he won't just do anything and everything. He's not perfect, but he reserves himself not to just go willy nilly and all out and be unfeathered and untethered. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, unfettered, I should say, and untethered. Nevertheless, that's all that I have on the topic of the problem with modern day Wakeels. And I offered a little bit of advice on top of that, just to stretch it out to make the point. So what we're going to do now is move on to the delusional dating profile of the week. Okay. And this one is Jamie. Not Jaime, but Jamie. This is Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Okay. Boy, Jamie crazy. Okay. Anyway. So we're going to, let's talk about this delusional dating profile. This is Jamie. She's 46. Okay. Jamie's 46. Hello. Stop texting me you're beautiful. Well, see, that would mean he's a borderline idiot, because it's your, as in YOUR, E with the apostrophe, YOU apostrophe RE. So that's your, you as in you are. It's a dual letter, duplex letter, so a duplex word, excuse me, and it's you are your. Okay, stop texting me you're beautiful. I know. Okay, is there a punctuation there? No, it's not. Okay, stop texting me you're beautiful. I know. Now, didn't make sense. Okay, unless let's try to make it make sense. Hello, stop texting me that I'm beautiful. Stop texting me that I'm beautiful. Stop texting that I'm beautiful. Okay, I know that. I am well aware. Okay. Uh, nah, nah. You heard of average as at best, right? Nah. Harambe at best. Look like a light skinned Harambe. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, all that, man. Yeah. Pump your brakes. Okay. He said, hello, stop texting me you're beautiful, I know. Bruh, cap. I wish I had more caps to put on. That's cap. That's cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cap. Anyway, she says, I have 6 mirrors in the crib. All of them broke. All of them got a hairline crack in them. Woo, woo, child. If Jason or Michael Myers went in their house, they'd be like, damn, convenient. They just grab a piece of glass. It's already cracked. Oh, oh, Oh man, let me stop. Okay, back to seriousness. Okay. Uh, if I don't like back, if I don't like back your, is there a English duo I can make about the actual English grammar? Anyway, oh y'all, if I don't like back you're too young, too young. Young must be a city. You're going too young. You're too young. She must gonna send them to Youngstown, or she means TOO. Okay, let's go with TOO. If I don't like back you're TOO young, or just not interested. You're too young or just not interested. So she's saying that, well, if I read it literally, if she don't text back, okay, you're too young or you're not interested. Because she didn't say you're too young or I'm not interested. So, but if I try to, translate this for you, I think it's written in Turkish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's making my head hurt too, man. I'm gonna need more caps. I'm gonna need more caps, man. I'm running out of caps around here. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so it says Allah. Okay, if I do decide to communicate, she ain't communicated yet. Not any coherent, not any coherent, consistent sentence. Ooh, child. It's almost a paragraph. Anyway, if I do decide to communicate with you, is that okay? If all you saying hi, if all you saying hi, if all you saying hi, yeah. See, it says I don't believe in jihadul nafs. You know, uh, I believe in juhud of the nafs. You strive against your lower self, but not jihad. Jihad is on the battlefield. Okay, uh, but nevertheless, oocha. Okay, if I do decide to communicate with you, if all you saying hi, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm I'm say am say. It's not even I'm saying I'm because I'm I'm feeling quite philanthropic right now. Quite charitable. Okay. Yeah, yeah. She thinks this is communication. Subhanallah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, this is crazy, man. This is bananas, man. Light skin Harambe. Okay. Whoo, child. If if say if all you saying Baha'i say bye, y'all be 50 and point. Y'all be 50. Oh, 50 and up. Okay. I'm say say bye, y'all be. Say bye, y'all be. Is that Swahili? Is that a say bye, y'all be? Sounds Swahili-ish. I think Marcus Garvey could probably translate this a little bit better. Say bye, y'all be 50 and up. Still no personality. Oh, still with no personality. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And she put a period on it. Is that two periods? Is that two periods? She put a period on it. I think it's two periods. Am my screen dirty? Or is that two periods? Okay. Oh man, I don't know. I'm going blind. Anyway, um, uh, oh y'all, and Convo. She was doing so well. And combo. Okay. And combo. Bypass. Bypass me with that, please. Yes, it does sound like pig Latin. You're right. My mama used to speak that. Ippity, ippity pay, pitta pie, something. I don't know what, man. They say all kind of sound like Pootie Tang. Uh, I bet Pootie Tang. Oh, he'll flow through this. I'm deficient. I don't know Scrabble. You know how you put the dice in the Scrabble thing and in the cup and you throw them. She put all the letters in the Scrabble and threw the letters. Anyway, so and combo, bypass me with that, please. Nor am I desperate. Okay, okay, go, girl. You go. You got your highs and lows. Stop assuming you handsome. You're handsome. You're handsome. Stop assuming you handsome. So you. Okay. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm struggling over here. Me, child, child. Okay, me. I had to. Okay, I got to blow it up because I'm missing something. It's like a very important aspect of life that I'm missing right now. Uh, man. Okay, stop assuming you handsome. So, oh, you. She's trying to say you. Soldier boy, tell him you. She's trying to say you. Okay. Oh, why didn't y'all tell me? I ain't know what that. I thought it was like royalty, like the second prince such and such the second, king such and such the second. That's what I call queen such and such the second. I thought it was something about royalty, but it's actually she's trying to say you. Okay, so you will get okay. So you get a plus. Cause you don't. Cause you don't. I think she has some attitude there with all the ellipses and everything. Okay. I'm beautiful and intelligent. Light skin Harambe. Okay. I'm beautiful and intelligent. If you say and intelligent, you destroyed all the intelligence that was assumed by yourself. You can't say and intelligent. La ilaha illallah. Wahdahu la sharika lahu. Is that my phone? I'm, Ya Allah. I'm beautiful and intelligent. If can't match, maybe I'm saying it wrong. If can match. If can't match, it don't matter how I say it. It's wrong. Sound like Cat Williams. Wrong. Okay. If can't match, go look for a dog or frog. And I'm old school. My cut time, 10 p.m. Oh, man. Yeah. I feel like I was going to do some dips and pull-ups. But, yeah, I ain't doing none of that. I done worked out. I done worked my brain out. My brain is tired. I feel like I done bench press her profile with my brain. La ilaha illallah. Anyway, man, look. If y'all want this, just go ahead and message me. I'll send it to you. You know, it's real. It's realer than real. It's really real. Okay. Oh man, yeah, that was yeah. And my intention was to bring you all a profile that had a lot of negativity in it, because she never said anything good about herself except she said she's beautiful. Totally relative. She could be beautiful, okay? She could. I think Fiona from Shrek, uh, the ogre part of Fiona. I think the ogre was prettier than the other version. If you ask me, I mean she fine. She was fine. It's a cartoon. She was fine. Finer than the other one. But I pick ogre Fiona over the other one. We can differ of opinion. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, so she does have some redeeming qualities. I'm not going. I don't. I can't. I can't find the profile like I told y'all. If I screenshot it, I move on. That's my purpose of me being there. Not looking for anything, but I screenshot it, move on, um, and I can't go back to that ever again. I can't go back. I can't find it. It just the way it works. Okay. Nevertheless, that's all that I have. Cap, pure and utter cap. I'm an intelligent, or whatever she said. Anyway, this has been your brother Saad Imam for X Factly. Tune in next week. Got something for you, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.